Okay, today we're going to be doing a little ride on my Yamaha TY175. We just hit the beginning of March and the snow is really crusty, so I should be able to explore just about everywhere. It's also my first time using the DJI mic, so hopefully the audio comes out good. We got a little bit of learning to do. Alright, hopefully we don't get too many peaks and stuff. I think we're set up on the mic. Yeah, it looks like. A lot of learning as we go here. Hopefully this all works out all right. And hopefully I don't peak the mic too much. I wanted to get a microphone, do like not a moto vlog per se, but just to be able to talk about bikes as I'm riding them. All my old stuff, these vintage bikes have these, quirks and features and whatever. And I do like to chat about them in my videos, but usually you can't understand a word I'm saying, so. Oh, it's slippery enough. I could do with some studs or something. These ATV ruts make it. Okay, I don't know what's going on with my back tire there. I think the ruts are just so hard. Stud a set of trials tires. I've got extra rims for these bikes. I could build up a set just for winter exploring and then just swap them on by pulling the axles like I do for my ice tires on my YZ. I built myself a new ice tire on the YZ and I didn't even ride it this year. Just even pulling the axles and jetting the carb and stuff feels like a lot of work sometimes to go ride for a couple hours really on the ice. There's no good lakes nearby, and this creek doesn't freeze very reliably. So I'd need to go up to St. Louis or somewhere with some big water, and I guess I'm just too lazy. One day I'll get around to it. This winter I've really been keeping on top of plowing the ice on this rink here, and then we got a big snowstorm and it didn't bother, but looks like some other people have been out here maintaining it, which is kind of cool to see. Not exactly easy on the bike. This is where studs would be a lot of fun. Pretty not exciting. Barely able to keep moving. Here we go. Let's get off of here. Whee! Glad to see other people getting use out of it though, doing donuts and stuff. The ice has actually gotten really good over the winter. It melted a few days ago and then froze hard again, so it's pretty nice. I should come skating again. I guess this is turning into a moto vlog. I realize if there's anyone out there to listen, I could just talk all day, so might as well talk about some of my plans for this summer. Namely, I just want to ride more. It doesn't have to be big rides either. Little rides after work, 5-10 minutes, even if they're not like exhilarating rides, just poking around on the old four-wheeler or trials bike or whatever, why not, you know? I've got the bikes, I've got the gear, and after work, I have the time, really. If I wouldn't look at my phone so much or watch a bit less YouTube, there's plenty of time to tire myself out with a ride each day. Speaking of which, this is a tiring ride. It's a lot of work to stay in control here. Ooh, there's a foot down. I'm trying to keep my feet on the pegs, trial style. That is hard work. Sorry about that. So yeah, this summer I want to do little rides here and there more. That's part of what's making me think of an electric bike, just for the noise and the ease of use, not having to start it up every time. I'd be able to go out after work even kind of late in the summer, you know, 8:30 or 9 o'clock, when I usually wouldn't run a gas bike because of the neighbors. I don't want to be that guy, you know. But I don't know, electric, kind of pricey, and then there's like nothing I can do to fix it. My coworker has bought a Stark motocross bike, and already it's his first year with it, and I think he rode it a few times and it won't charge. So he's got it sent off to the dealer, and they're gonna poke around on it. But like, I do like stuff I can fix on my own. Obviously, it's kind of my whole deal. So I don't know. And then if I did do that, get an electric bike, should it be motocross? Not a full motocross. I don't really do motocross that much. So I'd say more of like an enduro, or almost a trials. Like this trials bike I'm on now, they're such great exploring bikes, and you can still have fun, do wheelies and stuff, especially with the modern style electric. So maybe we end up with that. It is warm. I just opened my sweater. I don't know what we'll end up with. Probably just the same old shit. I've been doing a lot of work on my Scrambler 400 ATV, because that'd be a good like 11 or 12 month toy, you know. The snowmobiles, this has actually been a really good winter for snowmobiles, but even with that, I could have rode that ATV I think just about every day this year, and it's still a lot of fun where I'm living right now to have an ATV instead of a sled. I mean, both is better, but I can keep both. It'd just be nice to have the ATV up and running. So that's why I'm putting a bunch of work into it. I'm gonna make it really nice. By the end of this, it should be running really well, braking, handling really well, everything. But it's turning into quite the pricey restoration, basically. Can we get out of this rut here? I just have no forward drive at all. Really need to stud this thing for any of this type of riding. trying to get a video up on rebuilding the Scrambler, and then I'll do some riding videos with it. I do like those Polaris ATVs. They're weird big two-strokes. Like what's not to like? But it's kind of hard to record and fix the ATV at the same time. Like I'm just working on my lunch break usually. Makes it kind of awkward. And I lost my GoPro, which I was going to use as my kind of B-roll camera and keep in my workshop. I lost it on the road because I had it on the top of the car doing a time lapse and it fell off. I forgot about it up there, so that's unfortunate. Hopefully it pops up in a snowbank somewhere and someone reaches out and gets it back to me. If you find a GoPro Hero 8 on a flexi tripod in the Hemmingford area, please give me a shout. Ooh, this is tough work. I guess I'll head back. This isn't quite as fun as I hope. Maybe we'll do some wheelie practice. But out here in the ruts, it's kind of just hard work to stay going forwards. So that's it for now. I guess this turned into a moto vlog after all. I guess I'll get some drive-by shots here, and that'll be it. Thanks for watching.